Okay, here we go. Third time's a charm, I guess. Quick recap from yesterday. We went to see Aaron, my grandson's new apartment. He moved in with his girlfriend, and they're setting up a house. They're very excited. It's their first time to move out from their parents' place, and Aaron was living actually in Tiffany's parents' basement for 2 years, so it's a momentous occasion for him. He's very pleased. Beth's 20 questions. I have them on my screen, so when you see me reading over there, that's what I'm looking at. The questions. Number 1, copper, brass, silver, or gold? Which is your favorite? I like gold. Of American currency, paper or coinage? Which is your favorite? Well, I'm kind of fond of my little collection of commemorative quarters of the United States. Do you see? But paper money is pretty exciting too. I'm not all that familiar with American money, except for our trips to South Tube. What's your favorite hard liquor? Tequila. No. Glenlivet. No. Campari. No. Armagnac. No. It's tequila. Sunflower seeds. Oh, I missed one. Number 4. When you were a kid, what was your favorite piece of playground equipment? I liked the teeter-totter. Sunflower seeds in the shell. Too much work for so little pleasure? Yeah. I'm not that fond of sunflower seeds anyway. Power outages. Pain in the ass or fun, cozy evening? Well, a few years ago, our power went out for 4 days. And at first it was fun. You know, different candles. Quiet, dark. It was kind of fun. But after 3 days, when the food started rotting and you didn't have any ice, and it was the middle of the summer, and there was no air or anything, it was pain in the ass. So take your pick. Ocean, lake, or swimming pool? I'm allergic to swimming pool. Lakes are squishy, and I love the ocean. So ocean. Toilet paper, over or under? Over, because the over sheets are 2 inches closer to you if the paper is on the opposite side of the wall and you have to reach and you're short and little. And your arm reach isn't very long. So, over. Hotel, motel, or Holiday Inn? It doesn't matter. I don't care. But it has to be clean and not smell musty. And no bugs. Light bulb wattage, 100 watt, 60 watt, 40 watt. What's your favorite ambiance? Normally 60, but when I'm cross-stitching, I need 150, which isn't even on the list. Favorite girl's name that's also the name of a flower? You know Jamie Oliver? His little girl's name is Puppy, and I think that that's delightful. It's so fresh. Puppy. Bottled water, fizz or no fizz? I don't drink bottled water unless I'm traveling. And I drink flat when I'm traveling like that, and I drink tap water. But if I'm out for dinner, I like to have soda water. So again, take your pick. Salt and pepper shakers, blessing or a curse? I think they're a blessing, because if you didn't have the shaker, the salt and pepper would be on the table for people to pick at. Or use a little tiny spoon. So that would mean there's spills or people's fingers in your salt. Coffee filters. Why can't they come up with a better way to package them so you can get them apart? I think it was a plot. Normally, when you're making coffee, it's in the early morning, unless you do it the night before to prepare for the morning, because you can't even do it in the morning when you're half asleep. But if you're trying to take those apart when you're half asleep, I am sure the coffee makers are just laughing at you. It's one of those bizarre plots that somebody thought was funny. 15, dishwashing liquid. Does it need to smell like clean soap or like some sort of fruit? The one I use is Sunlight, and it smells like lemons, and I quite like it. I have to say, I tried one that smelled like lavender, because the lavender makes me think of purple, and you all know how I like purple. but I didn't like it. I went back to the lemon sunlight. Irish spring soap, is it too manly? I don't know if it's too manly, but it makes me sneeze. 17, I skipped my mistake, but ask your viewers this. I guess I shouldn't have read that. Forklift, sidecar, or camelback? How would you get to work if you didn't drive a car? I've ridden on a camel. I've been in a sidecar. What was the other one? Forklift. Camel would be exotic. I guess a camel. 18. Have you ever sipped any beverage from a mason jar? Of course I have. Have you ever gone canoeing? Duh, I'm in Canada. Of course I've gone canoeing. And the last one, have you ever called a radio station to request a song? Yes, I have. And the most recent time that I've called a radio station to request a song, I wanted them to play The Wanderer. The person that answered the phone not only didn't know the song, but they laughed at me. That's it, that's all.